Hey everybody. I'm here in my hotel room. I checked out of the Kaikan today. Everything's okay. I'm holding the camera, so I'm trying to keep it as steady as possible. I'm just kind of hanging out. The Olympics are on, and they're kind of like crack to watch. So I meant to do a lot more with my day today, but I just wound up watching a whole lot of judo. The Japanese ladies judo. The women Japan has doing judo is like really skillful, so it's fun to watch. Well, the other day I went to Tanabata and I got to enjoy the final day of it and really just kind of get out and enjoy it. Yeah, I told you about the Tanabata, they're everywhere. This was actually a couple days ago, but to kick off Tanabata they had a fireworks display. Not just fireworks, it was 2 hours of fireworks. Like straight, really amazing. I love watching fireworks, and it was a 2-hour firework display. They shut down one of the main streets that run through the city, like one of the main highways, and just everybody sat in the street. Everybody brings like a blanket, so it was really good. I went and I submitted my paperwork to get my Chinese visa, and I'll tell you like another reason that I just love Japan for life is that I got kind of turned around in Sendai going there because they had the Tanabata out, and it makes finding anything impossible because it's these giant streaming balls, and everything is it's really crowded. Like it's like Osaka is how crowded it is, and so I got turned around, and we had called ahead to say that we might be a little bit late, and by we I mean the Italian CIR and myself, because her Japanese, she's been living in Japan for like 5 years, so I was like, well, come along just in case, and then afterwards we can go enjoy Tanabata since you don't know anybody in town anyway. So we wound up making it there like an hour and a half or 2 hours after they had closed, and this guy was still hanging out there waiting around. Like, he was kind of a young guy, but he still had like a suit on and everything, and he was like so helpful. So I was really pleased for that. So they had a big parade, and it's just one street that was shut down. So the way that they had the parade, the middle of the street, there's like this big divider with like trees and stuff, between like the lanes that go this way and the other way. And so they had like basically 15 different groups doing things, and then everybody would just kind of rotate a spot and do the same show over again. So you could sit in one place and see like everything if you wanted to. And there was people doing fan dances. A lot of people spectating were wearing kimonos. Probably like 30% of the people, I'd say, which is like it's a sizable figure. A lot of couples wear kimonos, and then I saw so many little kids, not kimonos, yukatas, I don't know what I'm talking about. I saw so many little kids wearing yukatas, so cute. So there was people doing fan dances, there was like drumming and little dances. There was also a group that had like a ladder, and they would just kind of erect it in the middle of nowhere, and then one guy would climb up to the top and do tricks balancing on the top of the ladder, and then some other guy came up, and then they did like little tricks, crafty little tricks. Then this lady got on the microphone and sang the official Tanabata song, which I guess everyone and their mother knows the dance to, because all of the people who were performing in the parade would go around in a circle and do the little dance, and then everybody in the crowd also knew the lyrics and dance, because I guess it's like the Tanabata song that they do in Sendai every year. I also saw Spider-Man, a man dressed up in a blue dragon suit. I watched a news anchor who was also wearing a yukata, which I thought was pretty cool. A news anchor do a news report about the Sendai Tanabata. And sumo, I saw, there's going to be apparently sumo in a couple days in Sendai. I'm going to see if I can't get tickets, if I can swing it. But I guess they're in town now, so they were going out to get drinks or whatever, and I saw, like, I just turned around and randomly, there were 3 of the biggest men I've ever seen in my life. Like, sumo are just, like, I mean, you know what sumo are, big people, but until you see them physically, like, standing next to you, and they could obviously just break you in half. They're just so gigantic. It's like, if you've ever seen a gorilla in real life, it's like looking at a gorilla. It's like that kind of size and just like power. I don't know, it was pretty cool. And then there was a drunk man who saw me and saw that I was foreign, so he came up and asked somebody to take my picture with him because I was a foreigner, which was I don't know. Japan's such a crazy place. Like, their view towards foreigners is really kind of like, in some ways it's bad and in some ways it's awesome. But I just have fun with it. So I have my hotel. I really like this hotel actually. This right here. Well, here's some strawberry milk that I was drinking. Here we've got a little station so that I can set an alarm clock. So it's an alarm clock in my bed. Got a little bureau there with some noodles for tomorrow. My little plasma. I'm watching the U.S. versus Japan soccer on the Olympics. Just a window. And then I've got a bathroom over here. And that's pretty nice. And apparently there's a hot springs in this hotel that's open until, it looks like 1 in the morning. So I'm about to go. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what's going on right here. I have, my buddy comes up from Kansai in about a day and a half. So I'm really excited to be able to hang out with like a sincere Japanese friend of mine. And then after that, we're off. So start getting excited. I'll see you in a day or two, and I love you at home.